And first, we have some breaking news tonight. A grain truck has crashed into a barge in Warsaw, Illinois. WGEM's Robbie Tucker is live there tonight with the latest. Robbie, what can you tell us?
Well, Daniel, crews just pulled the truck back from the scene of the crash about 15 minutes ago. That crash happened near the intersection of First Water and Main Street. Now, the truck crashed into the operator's deck of the grain auger. The driver of the truck was airlifted to the nearest hospital. Crews are still working to clean up the area, and there has been no word yet from authorities on what may have caused the crash. No other injuries have been reported at this time, and we will continue to bring updates as we receive them. Reporting live here in Warsaw, Robbie Tucker, WGEM News.